Hello, this is Bart from the Hoornse Distilleerderij. I'm doing a distilling run at the moment and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a video and explain a few things about what's going on here. Without further ado, let me zoom in a little bit on the still. It is currently boiling with a spirit run. You can probably see the temperature there, 87.4 degrees. That is the current boiling temperature of the mixture of alcohol and water that's currently in our boiler. By the way, the boiler is a bain-marie boiler made by Still Dragon. We are currently running the Crystal Dragon with bubble caps, 4 or actually 5. There's a bubble cap layer in here as well. Bubble caps are designed to increase the amount of evaporation and condensation and that cycle so that you get a higher percentage of alcohol. So that's what's happening within the column here. All the bubbling means that actually on the inside of those bubbles you get condensation. You can actually see from up here as well, you see a lot of liquid dripping down. So that is obviously the condensation as the gases come up from the boiler. Those two meet and that creates the bubbles on these bubble caps. This is, in our opinion, a fantastic design. It really helps with the purification of your product, but it also is completely modular, so you can actually decide if you want more or less reflux. Reflux is that process of condensation, evaporation, and you can completely influence that by making your column bigger or smaller, but also by tuning this device that you're looking at here, which is a deflectmator. We feed cooling water into that device, and the more cooling water, the more the vapors cool and condensate. And actually, in this setup, you can set it up to 100% reflux, which means all the vapors that come up in the column get condensated again, 100% or full reflux. Or you tune it. Obviously, if you have full reflux, you will not create any product. So that's normally not what you would do, but you can if you want to. So the column, let me just see if I can get that fully into picture here. The column goes into an arm. These are also coolers. They go downwards, as you can see. There's 2 of them actually. And that's to ensure that all the vapors that pass the final deflectmator, that's this cooler here, make sure that they condensate and that we don't, otherwise we would get steam at the end of it, which obviously is not what you want. You want liquid. So this last device here is the Parrot. It's a device where you can continuously measure the percentage that's coming out, and as you can see, it's currently at 84, 85 percentage alcohol. So that's in the nutshell the still. Very quickly as well on the automation here, in-house created by my partner Mark. This is a big story in its own right. There's a lot to be said about it. I'm not going to go into that here and now, but suffice to say, this controls the heating elements and it utilizes a pit controller, which is basically a software which cycles through measuring and sort of keeping track of the increase in temperature, or the direction the temperature is going and at what pace. And based on that, the pit controller or the software decides whether it needs more or less power. So basically, at the beginning of a run, we say, this is a spirit run. We set it to 100 degrees Celsius, which means the pit controller will start heating. Once it recognizes it's getting close to that goal temperature, it starts to slow down the heating. It will continue to heat to make sure that it maintains the temperature. So yeah, that's all happens in software. this is the tip of the iceberg, because again, there's a lot to be said about this one. It's my partner's pet project, and it's a piece of art, I think we can safely say. So I hope this was somewhat informative and fun, and see you next time.